If you're reading this message right now, know that it's no accident. There are no coincidences with God. Something significant is happening in your life, and this time is meant just for you. Take a moment to pause, listen, and act because Archangel Michael, God's messenger and warrior of light, has been sent to bring you an important message. Over the next 24 hours, Jesus Christ will speak directly to your heart. What he has to say will transform your life, purpose, and even your future. This is not an ordinary message, it is a divine appointment. Heaven has planned this moment just for you because you're standing at a crossroads. The decisions you make now will shape your life in ways you cannot yet see. This is your time to listen closely, open your heart, and comprehend the power of what Jesus is speaking to you. You may be wondering, why now? Why me? Let me tell you that Jesus has always been speaking to you. From the moment you were born, he has been calling your name. He has been guiding you, bringing you closer to the life he has planned for you. But life gets noisy, doesn't it? The worries of the world, the challenges you confront, and the busyness of everyday life can drown out his voice. Yet today, right now, he is breaking through the noise to reach you. That's why today is so crucial. Jesus does not want you to overlook what he has for you right now. He is removing all noise and distractions so you can hear him clearly. He's reaching out to remind you that he sees you, loves you, and has a special plan for your life. He knows every detail, your joys, struggles, questions, and through it all, he calls you his beloved child. In the Bible, Archangel Michael is shown as a protector, warrior, and divine messenger. His mission is to carry out God's will and fight against the spiritual forces that want to harm his children. Revelation 12 verses 7-9, Daniel 10 verse 13. When Michael appears with a message, it indicates that the situation is urgent. Heaven's armies are working on your behalf, and Jesus is ensuring that his message reaches you as quickly as possible. This message is urgent because time is short. Jesus knows what you are going through, the challenges, battles, and unsolved questions. He knows how great the burden is, and how frequently you felt lost or uncertain. But now he's stepping in to talk directly to you. He is bringing clarity to your path, guidance for your decisions, and calm to your heart. Jesus is urging you to listen and act now. It is time for change. It is time for you to accept his plan for your life and trust in the guidance he provides. Do not let this opportunity pass you by. His love and support are right here, ready to lift you up and lead you forward. What is Jesus trying to tell you? Jesus has something very important to tell you, and it is only for you. This message is personal and intended to communicate directly to your heart. Take a deep breath, open your heart, and pay close attention to his words. First and foremost, Jesus wants you to know that you are greatly loved. No matter what you've been through or where you've been, his love for you never changes. He loves you with a love that never fades. No matter what, you are valuable to him. When he looks at you, he notices the beauty of who you are, both inside and out. Second, Jesus wants you to know you are never alone. All the battles you've fought, all the tough times you've faced, he has been right there with you. Archangel Michael, along with heaven's army, is watching over you. They are shielding you from things you cannot see. You are not confronting anything alone. Heaven's armies are with you, guiding and protecting you. Finally, Jesus wants you to remember that you have a purpose. Your life is not random. You aren't here by chance. You are designed with a plan and a purpose. Your journey has been meticulously planned. The difficulties you've faced aren't the end of the path, they're changing you into someone stronger, wiser, and better prepared for the future. Every step, even the difficult ones, is part of your transformation. It's guiding you toward a future full of hope and purpose. Right now, Jesus is asking you to trust Him. He wants you to let go of the fears that have been keeping you back. It's time to release the heavy weights you've been carrying for far too long. Jesus is providing you with the answers you've been looking for, as well as the serenity your heart has long desired. You're not forgotten. Even if you feel invisible, abandoned, or like you don't matter, Jesus is speaking to you right now. He's saying, I see you. I know you. I've not forgotten you. In the Bible, Isaiah 49 verses 15 to 16 reminds us of this strong truth. Can a mother forget the infant at her breast and have no sympathy for the child she has borne? Though she may forget, I will never forget you. See, I've etched you on the palms of my hands. For a moment, imagine your name written on Jesus' hands. He sees every prayer you've spoken, every tear you've cried, and every lonely moment when you felt like no one cared. Even in the darkest nights, when the weight of the world seemed too much to bear, He was there. You may not have felt it, but He was holding, lifting, and carrying you through the storm. Now, He wants you to hear this clearly: you are not forgotten. Jesus is entering your life in a huge way. He sees the grief you've been bearing, and He's come to remind you of something important: you are truly loved. His affection for you is not ordinary. It's strong, unbreakable, and limitless. You are valuable to Him, and nothing can change that. No matter what you've been through or what is ahead, His love for you will never fade. You are His treasured child, and He will never forget you. Your purpose is bigger than you realize. Jesus also wants you to know that your life is meaningful. You are not created by chance or for nothing. Every breath you take, every decision you make fits into a beautiful, larger picture. You might not see everything right now, but Jesus does. In Jeremiah 29 verse 11, He promises, "For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you a hope and a future." If you've been feeling lost or uncertain, this is a reminder that there is a divine design for your life. Jesus has designed a purpose for you, one full of hope, love, and possibilities to develop. He is asking you to trust Him, to believe that He knows the way, even when the path feels unclear. Jesus is battling for you right now. There are battles going on that you cannot see. There are spiritual battles, forces of darkness, and challenges that extend beyond the physical realm, but you are not alone. Jesus is standing firm on your behalf. He wants you to hear this clearly: I am fighting for you. Just as Archangel Michael fights in the heavenly realm, Jesus fights for your peace, future, and soul. In Exodus 14 verse 14, God gives this promise: "The Lord will fight for you, you need only to be still." Let those words sink in. You don't need to fight alone. Whatever you are experiencing right now, fear, concern, anxiety, or opposition, Jesus is already ahead of you. He is clearing the way, protecting you from harm, and working for your benefit. The victory is already His. Imagine a warrior standing tall with a shield of light, holding back every attack aimed at you. That's what Jesus is doing for you. You may not see the battle, but trust that it's being fought, and you are being protected. Now is the moment to act. Jesus is urging you to take this moment seriously because time is running out. Life moves quickly, and you never know what tomorrow will bring. This precise moment is your opportunity to open your heart and align it with His. According to Hebrews 3 verse 15, today, if you hear His voice, do not harden your hearts. Consider what you've been holding back. What were you putting off? Maybe you've been hesitant to follow Jesus, unsure if it's the right time. Perhaps you've been carrying anger or unforgiveness towards someone and haven't been able to let it go. Or maybe you're stuck in a situation that's draining you, but you're afraid to make a change. Could it be that there's a dream you've been too scared to chase or a step of faith you've been avoiding? Jesus is saying the time is now. Do not wait for the right moment. Don't let fear or doubt hold you back anymore. This is the time to act, to forgive, to go forward, to believe in His purpose for you. So what should you do now? Receiving this message is only the first step. What you do next is crucial. The decision is yours, and Jesus is urging you to respond. Here's what you can do: pause and pray. Take a moment now to pause, clear your mind, and bow your head. Prayer is your direct connection to Jesus, and He is always willing to listen. Ask Him to lead you, show you His will, and give you the strength to follow it. Now is the time to be still and listen to His voice. Open your heart. Jesus is speaking to you. Are you ready to listen? Open your heart wide. Let go of your fears, doubts, and pride. Let Jesus fill you with His love and His wisdom. Trust that He knows what is best for you. Let His peace enter your heart, and let His truth transform your life. Seek His Word. The Bible is God's plan for your life. It illuminates the path ahead of you and shows you the way. Psalm 119 verse 105 states, "Your word is a lamp to my feet and a light to my path." As you read the Bible, ask the Holy Spirit to help you understand. Let His words speak directly to your situation, bringing you clarity. God's Word is full of truth and will provide you with the answers you need. Take action. Hearing this message is important, but now you must take action. It's not enough to just listen. Jesus is calling you to make a move. Perhaps it is a difficult decision you have been avoiding. Perhaps it's breaking a habit that's holding you back, or perhaps it's stepping out in faith and believing in His plan. Whatever it is, Jesus is granting you the bravery you need. Don't let fear stop you. Trust that He will be with you every step of the journey. He is guiding, strengthening, and empowering you to move forward. This is your opportunity to take the next step. The time to act is now. No more waiting. No more hesitating. You've been called to do this. You have everything you need to move forward confidently. And do not keep this to yourself. If this message touched your heart, please share it with others. There are people around you who need to hear these words of hope, love, and truth. By sharing what you have received, you are spreading Jesus' light. You are demonstrating His love and leading others to His truth. This moment is not only for you, it is for everyone around you. By acting, you are also helping to spread hope and faith in the world. This is your chance to respond to Jesus' call, follow His guidance, and spread His love. The path ahead may seem hazy, but with Jesus by your side, you may move forward with courage and confidence. This is not an accident. You didn't find this message by chance. God has prepared this moment for you. He loves you deeply and has something important to say. Jesus is speaking right into your heart. He has a plan for you, and He is calling you into a closer relationship with Him. Archangel Michael is here, delivering this urgent message to you. Over the next 24 hours, expect a move of God. Pay close attention to how God is working in your life. Be alert to the signs of His presence, listen for His voice, and pay attention to how He is moving around you. This is a sacred moment, and Jesus invites you to come closer to Him. Whether it comes through a verse from the Bible, a conversation with someone, a dream, or a quiet prayer, Jesus will make His message clear to you. Be prepared and open to hearing it, with a heart full of faith and a spirit eager to follow His guidance. Jesus is speaking. Will you listen? This is your moment right now. Jesus is calling you and wants your attention. Whatever fears or doubts are holding you back, lay them down before Him. Trust that He loves you, that He has a plan for your life, and that everything is working out for your benefit. This is not an accident. This is a divine message from Archangel Michael, delivered by Jesus Christ Himself. Stop, listen, and respond. If you do, your life will be changed forever.